Hello. We sail at dawn because stuff has happened. So what's up? We got Lofi Girl Lore. We did not deserve it, but we got it. If you are somehow not familiar, there has been a long-running stream of an animated girl studying and listening to lo-fi music, and it's a lo-fi radio station. You know, like the Lofi Girl study stream on YouTube? Anyway, on this stream, you can see out her window, there's another apartment building, and one of those apartment building windows had a blue flickering light. Some sleuthing found that this blue flickering led to a website, and a short ARG later, we now have Synthwave Boy. Turns out that blue light across the way was another room in which there's an animated boy listening to synthwave music. Both streams are live, and I love it. I love it. I don't love mass shootings. It's been 2 days since I last posted, and we've got 2 shootings to talk about. The first one you probably already heard about, Louisville, Kentucky. There was 5 people dead, 8 wounded from a gun that was purchased legally 6 days prior. I literally do not know what else to say at this point. Anyway, after that, there was a shooting in Washington, D.C., outside of a funeral home. 1 dead, 3 wounded, and the funeral was for somebody who was also killed by gunfire. These mark the 145th and 146th mass shootings so far this year. There have been 101 days so far this year, so that's about a mass shooting and a half every day. Now, I know what you're gonna say. The qualifications for a mass shooting are way too low, and we're just counting all these shootings as mass shootings. To which I say, I don't think it makes much of a difference, but if it would make you feel better, somewhat mass shooting could be the label. A group shooting. A public shooting. Does it help if I call it a multi-person pew-pew? Anyway, you know how everything's kind of like a dumpster fire? Well, what if there was a giant literal dumpster fire? Okay, not dumpster, but recycling. 2,000 people have been evacuated in Wayne County, Indiana, as a recycling plant has caught fire, releasing a giant plume of black smoke into the sky. The black smoke has been referred to by local officials as, quote, definitely toxic. Those downwind of the giant plume of black smoke have been told to shelter in place. And one local resident is quoted in saying, "It's just not a good smell." And if you thought that was the only industrial disaster I had on the docket today, you've got another thing coming. Because remember that train derailment in Ohio in which a bunch of toxic chemicals were spilled and they set it on fire to get rid of it? Oh my God. Anyway, a dump truck carrying 40,000 pounds of toxic soil from that crash site has overturned on a highway, dumping 20,000 pounds of said toxic soil everywhere. At this point, it has to be a curse. Or maybe it's just all of the strict regulations we did. It really could be either one, I cannot say. I know people like to say that guns don't kill people kill people. But this gun does kill people. An investigation has been done into the Sig Sauer P320 handgun in finding out that it just kind of shoots people. Like, on its own. The Washington Post has cataloged at least 80 people who have claimed to be shot by this gun just randomly, and hundreds more of just anecdotal reports of this gun just misfiring. Cops who are issued this gun are refusing to take it home out of fear that it might just shoot their family. I should say that the manufacturer strongly claims that this is all just owner mishandling and has nothing to do with their gun. But if you do not mind, I would love to read you an excerpt from the investigation article. Quote, "Firearms are one of the few products that are exempt from federal consumer product safety regulations. No regulatory body has the power to investigate alleged defects or impose mandatory recalls of guns." Cool. Anyway, speaking of guns, rapid fire. We found an old Mayan scoreboard, like for a game. Like, for realsies. A Florida legislator has referred to trans people as demons, which, I mean, kind of dope in the abstract, but I mean, he meant it as an insult. Trans demons. The FBI would like to remind you that you should probably not use public phone chargers because, I mean, don't plug your phone into things you don't trust. Tupperware, like Tupperware is saying that they're gonna run out of money if they don't get an emergency cash infusion. Twitter Circles, the feature that lets you share tweets with just a specific group of people, started sharing those tweets with just random public people. Oh, also Twitter doesn't exist anymore, as Elon Musk has rolled the company into his X Corp. He also painted the W on the Twitter office sign white to blend in with the background so their sign says Titter, because haha. There is a sinkhole in Texas that was just kind of chilling for several years, like not doing much, and then rapidly expanded several acres. Just kind of mine. And finally, spare a thought for bees in California that have been having a hard time with this weather. Beekeepers are really struggling to keep their bees going. These poor bees have to deal with so much of our crap. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and trace the stars above your house to find the answer to your questions. My name is Endeavorance. I'll be back on Friday. Take care and be well.